Hello guys, welcome back to another video of Hypixel Skyblock. Today we will be talking about the Mining Fiesta, aka the mining event. So if you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe, and let's jump right into the video. Mining Fiesta only happens when Cole is mayor, and he has the Mining Fiesta perk, which will schedule 5 Mining Fiesta events, each lasting 2 hours and 20 minutes. From these events you can drop the refined mineral, which is useless, and the Glossy Gemstone, which we will be talking about today. Glossy Gemstones are a rare drop that can be obtained by mining Gemstones anywhere during the Mining Fiesta. Currently it has 1 in 2000 chance of dropping times the break-in power of the gemstone block you're mining. If you don't know the break-in power of each gemstone block, you can just come here in the Dwarven village and go all the way here to this NPC. After you talk to him, you can click here on gemstones, and as you can see the break-in power of each gemstone block. The only block in the game that has break-in power 6 is ruby, so 1 divided by 2000 times 6 times 100, which means every time you mine a ruby block you will have 0.3 chance of getting a glossy gemstone. And for break-in power 7 we have amber, sapphire, jade, amethyst and opal, so that will be 0.35 chance from each block you mine. The only block in the game that has break-in power 8 is topaz, so if we type 8 here you have 0.4% chance of getting glossy gemstone from each topaz gemstone you mine. And lastly we have jasper, onyx, aquamarine, citrine and peridot with 9 break-in power, which means you have 0.45% chance of getting glossy gemstones from them. You can actually buff this rate by getting the refined mine 5 perk from the carnival, and here are the new rates. Now the question everyone is asking, how much powder do you need to start doing the Mining Fiesta? First of all, you only need 1.7 million mithril powder so you can max the mining speed perk. Then you will need 7.4 million gemstone powder so you can max the speedy mineman perk and the professional perk. And you only need 1.2 million Glacite powder so you can max the eager adventurer perk. But we'll get into that in a bit since it requires Heart of the Mountain 9, which of course you won't have in early game. And for the ability you should go for Picobulus so you can break the most amount of blocks in the same second. As you can see, if I use it, boom. Another Heart of the Mountain perk you should go for is Sky Mole, because there is a chance you can get 100 mining speed or minus 20% pickaxe ability cooldown. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you are very early game and you still haven't unlocked the Crystal Hollows, you can't do this. That's because Dwarven mines don't have gemstones anywhere, so yeah. In the Crystal Hollows there is a lot, and I mean a lot of methods you can use during the Mining Fiesta. I will try to go through most of them, but now let's start with the easiest: ruby mining. The good thing about ruby mining is that it's so easy and fast to mine, and during Fiesta you will have to set up a ruby route so you can mine a lot of them without being interrupted. And to find these routes I recommend you to join the Mining Cult Discord server, where there is a lot of people that shares their own personal routes. That was for people who reach break-in power 6, now let's move on to break-in power 7. And the first method is to mine in Mines of Divan. Once you are in Mines of Divan, you can just look up at these gemstones and you can teleport here and start mining. That's all, you don't need to set up anything. Since you decided to mine in Mines of Divan, I recommend you to use the mining speed boost, because as you can see, Picobulus doesn't work. For sapphire, amber and amethyst I recommend you to use routes, which again you can find in Mining Cult Discord server. And if you are too lazy to set up a route, you can come here to the Lost Precursor City and mine. Same for amber, you can just mine these around. And same goes for the jungle, but I don't recommend this because you can get griefed and it's actually so slow. Oh, and I'm not talking about jungle, I'm talking about all 3 of them. Don't mine in the big structure. And for break-in power 8 we have topaz. I don't recommend you to mine next to Bell, but instead make your own route. For jasper you have to find the fairy grotto, but if you don't want to do that you can go back to the Mining Cult Discord server and buy fairy grotto quartz from someone. Oh yeah, that's a money making method on its own. You can find fairy grottos and sell them. Anyways, the Discord link will be in the description. Before we move on to Glacite tunnels, I want to tell you about the gold essence shop. This is actually important because as you can see, you can get free 100 mining speed from this perk and some mining wisdom if you want to. For Glacite tunnels you can actually find break-in power 7 blocks. As you can see, here is amber, here is sapphire, here is jade, here is amethyst. But again, there is the break-in power 9 gemstone blocks, which has the highest chance of dropping the glossy gemstones. As you you are mining in the Glacite tunnels, you will be accumulating coal, which will decrease your mining speed slowly. And how to get rid of the coal? You will just go back to the base camp. That's either by typing /warp base if you have the travel scroll, and the second method will be to just walk back to the base camp. Now the last thing I want to talk about are mine shafts. Once you are in the mine shafts, be sure to clear out the mobs so they don't kill you. And as you can see, you can find a lot of gemstones in here that you can mine and take advantage of. And you can get some extra drops, so that's extra money, and you can get lapis corpses which are free. Sadly, this mine shaft doesn't have it. As you can see, I got another one, so that's 500,000 coins. Anyways, after you accumulated like 50 gold, you can just leave by using the essential rope. And as you can see, that can give you Heart of the Mountain XP and Glacite powder, which is also a good thing to have. But for now, let's talk about the setup. First of all, you will need the Van armor. Don't be like me and use Sorrow. For equipment, if you are broke idiot like me, you can go for the titanium set with the Royal Reforge. And for the max setup, you can get the Pendant of the Van, Dwarven hand warmers, Sapphire cloak, and finally Jade belt. For the drill, just get the best drill you can afford and apply the best engine you can afford. Oh yeah, and use silexes because that will upgrade your efficiency from 5 to 10, which is extra mining speed. Now for the reforge, you should go for ambered if you want the most amount of speed, but if you are mining in the magma fields, you should use heated with jade emerald as a reforge. If you want the most amount of speed, you can use the mole pet since it gives 150 mining speed, but if you are rich, you should go for Skatha because the mining fortune is actually insane, and it's only 25 speed difference, so you should go for it if you have the money. And if you are in the Glacite tunnels, you should use the Glacite golem. For the pet item, you should use quick claw if your pet level is above 50, but you can use the bejeweled collar if your pet is level 50 or less, or pretty much if you don't have money. Like me, Future Me is here. I forgot to tell you guys about the auto pet rules because you can set up something like this. When you throw a fishing hook, you will set up your bell pet, and if you get mining XP, you will set up, well, the mining pet you will be using. That's because Bell has a perk that reduces pickaxe ability cooldown by 10%. And this is how it looks like. So once we throw our fishing hook, we will spawn Bell so we can use our ability, which as you can see, it reduces like 5 seconds. As you can see, it's 44 seconds instead of 49. And after we broke something and go mining XP, it spawned my Glacite golem so I can continue mining. So yeah, that's everything you need to know. If I forgot something, let me know down in the comments. But for now, here is me doing 2 different Mining Fiesta events. In the first Mining Fiesta, I decided to set up a ruby route. But Doug, you have good mining setup, you should be doing something else. Well, ruby can be broken much easier and faster than any other gemstone, and as you can see, after just 30 minutes I made 57 million coins, and I just kept mining until 1 hour have passed and I made 80 million coins. That's insane. With that, the event has ended and I made 140 million coins just from Glossy Gemstone. In the second event, I was late for the Mining Fiesta that I joined when there was only 1 hour left, so I can't really test 2 hours like ruby mining. But still though, in just 1 hour I made 115 million coins. That's a lot, which again I insta sold, and I regret that because as you can see, if we go here to the bazaar and search for Glossy Gemstone, yeah yeah, I lost a lot of money because I insta sold them. We reached the end of the video. If I forgot something, make sure to remind me down in the comments, and if you have more tips and tricks, make sure to leave that too. Or I guess I can just steal the method and delete your comments. But anyways, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe and join my Discord server, link in the description. And with that, see ya.